sea, dentro de 2 días.
3, 4 días. Ya, sí, no, a mí también, sí, ya.
Pensé que era la siguiente.
No, no, no. La siguiente es 11, ya es lo de Valladolid. O sea, bueno, no, sí.
Voy a morir.
La siguiente, no, la siguiente Bárbara está en Valladolid, pero porque es el ensayo, ¿no? Porque el congreso es el 18.
En Madrid está hoy. Bueno, está de vuelta. Que hoy tuvo una reunión a la mañana con los del consejo, pero no sé si tiene que ir a Valladolid a algo previo al evento. Eso no lo sé.
Me dijo, sí, me dijo que tenía que ir como... Ah, no, a Madrid iba a algo previo al evento.
Sí, hoy la obligaron a ir porque para una
Y
reunión de trabajo o algo así.
Claro, pero el congreso es el 11 o es el 18, ya me lío.
Es un fin de semana, de jueves o sábado.
Ya, pero quería saber
10,
cuál.
11, 9, 10, 11 o
Entonces es el 11,
11,
vale,
12,
vale.
13.
Vale,
algo
vale,
así.
es eso. Claro, es que coincide con a Feira da Xuventude de Estrada, de Ocionautas, los de la Maker, los voluntarios.
Los niños.
Sí, y yo quería ir. Pero me mandó un mail ayer Ani que yo quería ir, pero a ver. Y ayer me mandó un email como...
¿Para dónde vas?
Le faltó decir, no, le faltó decir, bienvenido al equipo de voluntarios. O sea, fue muy... Te mando toda la información que necesitas saber del evento. Y me manda información súper técnica de dónde están los... Digo yo, le respondí directamente, oye, soy voluntario, porque no lo sé. Pero bueno, sí, eso es el 11. No, pues la carrera sí es el 4. Claro. Es que mañana ya es mayo.
Joder, pues es que ayer tenía pensado ir por la tarde a correr hasta el polígono y dar vuelta, que son 8 kilómetros y tal, por lo menos para hacer una prueba antes de la carrera. Pero se ve que no.
Bueno, el recorrido es bastante llano.
No lo sé, porque sale desde el Obradoiro,
Tiene
va por medicina.
Juan 23, pero cuando empieza ya la cuesta ya se mete para el Burgo de las Naciones.
O sea, se baja por económicas.
Sí.
Y se viene por Vista Alegre.
Va hasta, o sea, sube hasta la Facultad de Filología, hasta
Sí.
la calle esa y luego baja a Salvadas.
Vale, o sea, es Juan 23 hasta los colegios. Se gira a la izquierda, ¿no?
Sí.
Se baja todo ese cacho.
Se baja y luego se sube
Porque
hasta Filología.
hasta filología y luego Salvadas. ¿Cuál es?
Izquierda, la Salvadas es la de Dina Hosting.
Ah, vale, y eso,
Claro, entonces,
pero hacia abajo,
eso
hacia Vista Alegre.
Pero primero cogen a la derecha, primero coges a la derecha, vas allí un tramo y luego das media vuelta y para abajo todo. Hasta la SGAE,
No son de las...
el parque que hay ahí enfrente del campo de Santa Isabel.
Ah, vale, pero eso es, no está el antiguo hospital, ¿no?
Antes de eso. Justo antes de eso,
Ah, vale, a la izquierda hay un parque, sí.
sí, pues ahí tuerce para arriba y ahí es la cuesta más pronunciada, porque ahí sube hasta, de nuevo hasta Medicina. ¿Sabes? La calle esa que hay.
Va por Pelamios, por la de esta de Adoquines,
Sí.
estrechita.
Sí, creo que sí.
Sí, o sea, tú vienes por
Es una que es
Salvadas,
cuesta
te
arriba,
metes
que es.
así y después haces aquí la curvita que es Pelamios y la subes y vas a dar a San Francisco, enfrente de la biblioteca Estancia Casal, ¿no?
Sí, correcto.
Esa cuesta
Sí.
de Adoquines. Y
Esa yo creo que es la cuesta más así pronunciada. Y luego ya bajas otra vez y coge Galeras. O sea, baja otra vez hasta Galeras.
o sea, vale,
hasta el hospital.
Sí, bajas por donde está odontología, ¿no? Y vas.
Y luego ya todo Galeras, Pombal, Alameda. En la Alameda das una vuelta. Y luego hasta tirar hasta Virse cerca.
Vale. Y se sube por
Se sube por...
la empinada de esa que está frente a San Pedro, ¿no?
Sí, la,
Para
por donde
dar
van
a
los
San
coches,
Roque.
la principal,
Para
sí.
dar a San Roque.
Sí, lo que pasa es que no se llega hasta arriba de todo, sino que se coge al Galea de abajo.
Ah, vale, en el medio.
Pero casi hasta arriba de todo.
Sí, bueno, ahí arriba, donde está el parque.
Entonces, esas son las dos cuestas arriba, así pronunciadas.
Bueno,
Y luego ya el Galea de abajo ya es zona vieja. Ya es
Todo
bajar
para abajo.
todo, volver a Cervantes, bajar a Toural y a Obradoiro.
vale, o sea que en verdad es una vuelta solo entonces.
Sí, sí.
Vale.
Pasa que en la Alameda se da así como dos vueltas. Bueno, vuelta para un lado, vuelta para el otro.
Pero es un poco rompepiernas, ¿eh?
No, no, al final el ascenso total es 200 metros, una cosa así. O sea, menos que cualquiera de las etapas que puedo hacer yo por aquí.
Claro, es que depende con qué lo
O sea,
compares.
en 10 kilómetros es menos subida que las que hago yo por aquí de 5.
Depende con qué lo compares, porque la
Ya.
última que hice yo de estas nocturnas, la única cuesta que había era el Preguntoiro, que llega hasta Cervantes. Se dan 2 vueltas.
Eso no cuenta ni cómo cuesta.
Bueno, para ti no,
Pero preguntero lo vamos a hacer también en esta, ¿eh?
pero para abajo.
No, para arriba.
Para arriba.
Sí, porque cuando se baja por, ¿qué es? Humanidades. O sea, por donde está
Historia.
historia, eso.
Entonces te metes en
Se baja,
Mazaricos.
se baja por historia hasta abajo de todo y luego donde está el SCQ,
Sí.
ahí se coge preguntero para arriba hasta Cervantes. Pero eso nos cuesta.
Bueno, tú cuando llegues avisa. O sea, yo, después me esperas allí con una Coca-Cola. Bueno, haré mañana la prueba. Puede que
O sea,
haga mañana.
después de haber subido las otras 2 cuestas, eso te va a parecer un chiste.
Mañana lo que voy a hacer es la pedestre desde casa.
Perdón. Voy a hacer la pedestre desde casa. Me suena, me voy a sentar en el sillón y ver en la tele gente corriendo.
No. ¿Sabes cuál es la ruta de la pedestre? ¿La corriste alguna vez? La pedestre,
No.
Santiago. La pedestre sale desde Juan 23, donde está la biblioteca Ángel Casal. Sube todo Juan 23 hasta la Xunta. Te metes hacia el McDonald's, en vez de girar a la derecha para meterse
Coruña.
donde bebía Barba, así vas como quien va hacia el polígono, llegas hasta la rotonda de McDonald's, te metes a la
Bajas
derecha,
para abajo a los...
pasas delante del centro comercial
Ujú.
y después de que pasas delante del centro comercial, un poquito más adelante, hay como un cruce así muy inclinado, que hay un obelisco aquí en el medio.
Sí.
Giras, te metes por la carretera hasta que le llaman del Camino Francés, haces todo el Camino Francés, entras por Concheiros, San Pedro, Viseda Cerca, Plaza Galicia, Doctor Teixeiro creo que es, ¿no? Donde está la primera que te encuentras, donde están los taxis.
Sí.
Esta.
Eh,
Una es Pardiñas y otro es Teixeiro, no sé cuál es cuál.
Ya,
la paralela al Orrio.
creo que no es... Ah, la paralela al Orrio.
Sí, porque,
vale.
porque
Sí,
va a
no,
dar
yo
a
también me las lío. Sí.
Porque va a dar a Ponte Castro.
Sí.
Llegas hasta Ponte Castro, bajas por toda esa calle que es República Argentina,
Sí.
llegas hasta abajo de todo y giras a la derecha, creo que se llama Fernando III, donde está...
Sí.
Tiras todo hasta
Sí.
hasta Plaza de Vigo. En Plaza de Vigo haces el giro.
Antes fue Santiago de Chile.
Es la paralela a Romero Donayo.
De Santiago de Chile.
Santiago, bueno, pues eso, Santiago de Chile hasta Plaza de Vigo.
Ujú.
Ahí en Plaza de Vigo, sabes que aquí está la plaza, aquí está un Pizzamóvil,
Sí.
pues haces así y te metes en
Por la-
Rosalía de Castro.
Ah, vale, te metes directo en Rosalía. Vale.
Haces la
Sí.
curva, Rosalía de Castro, vas todo Rosalía de Castro
Juan Carlos
hasta,
III.
hasta el cruce donde estaba, que aquí está la calle de Buenos Aires, que aquí había antes el restaurante este de la tía esta que cerraron de marisco.
Tengo ni
Toño
idea.
Vicente. Bueno, tú vas
Yo
por
no soy de
Rosalía,
aquí.
vale, Rosalía de Castro.
Sí.
Y hay un cruce. Y después aquí empieza una cosita muy pequeñita y aquí ya está la Alameda.
Sí.
Pues en el cruce este
Te metes para el campus.
te metes para el campus y vas a dar a químicas. Giras por químicas, todo químicas hasta la pista de atletismo, te metes a la derecha, subes la piscina, pasas por delante del hospital, giras a la izquierda y bajas por el Pombal, se llama, ¿no?
Pombal.
Pombal. Bajas por el Pombal, esa cuesta toda para abajo, giras a la derecha, te metes en galeras,
Sí.
tiras todo a galeras, pasas Dina Hosting y todo eso,
Sí.
llegas a un cruce donde está filología, te metes a la derecha, subes todo esa calle para arriba, no sé cómo se llama, subes toda esa calle para arriba hasta que vas a dar a la Xunta. Y ahí,
Ya sé cuál dices. Sí.
y ahí giras a la derecha y te metes por donde vivía Bárbara y entras ya por la zona vieja, por
Ujú.
San Roque. Y ahí en San Roque pues tienes que ir, creo que es hasta el Toural o Cervantes o algo así, y das la vuelta y acabas en el Obradoiro. O sea, son 13 kilómetros.
Llegas a la pared y dices, por mí y por todos mis compañeros.
Sí. son 13 kilómetros.
¿Y vas a hacer eso?
Pues desde casa...
Ya hice ayer la larga, que fue más larga de lo que esperaba, y mañana correré corta y ya nada, hasta la carrera.
Yo es que
porque
tengo,
si
que
no
hacer,
me-
tengo, que
me
hacer
quemo.
tengo que hacer una para por lo menos aguantar. Eso
Ya.
o ir hasta la Ciudad de la Cultura y volver.
Es otra opción.
Que son, creo que son 6 kilómetros ir y volver. Pero bueno, está la cuesta, la Ciudad de la Cultura, que el chaja este.
Bueno, cuando quieras empezamos, ¿eh?
Sí.
Ta. Aquí. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. People is bored already. So, Logic says, hello, sexy little one and little one's friends.
Who is? Who?
You are the sexy little one, I think.
You are.
You.
You.
Hey OJ, how is little one? How is little one's friend? I'm fine, thanks. How are you? And you? How are you?
I'm fine. Well, yeah, more or less, I'm fine. Yeah.
I have my coffee, so
The next time when you buy
life is
a
good.
coffee, buy one for me, please.
Okay.
It's very hard. See how you are going to drink it. And
Yeah, I'll try not to enjoy it a lot. It's tough because it's really good.
You're a bastard.
Um, and how's life going?
Normal. I
Okay.
think so.
Did you play chess lately?
Yeah, I was playing against my grandfather in sorry.
Grandfather-in-law.
No, grandfather, no. Father-in-law.
Shots
only,
being fired.
only father-in-law. I don't know if it's his grandfather-in-law. I mean, but this time we played over the board.
Oh, that's cool.
The game was great for me because he usually plays only by internet,
Mhm.
and
So he must lived on the board.
no, but I think you have to adapt the view of the board. I mean, when you are
Mhm.
playing over the board, sometimes you don't get
You don't see the same.
yeah, the space is different because I mean, and I think this is my little advantage against him.
Please speak in Spanish. We've been speaking in Spanish already.
No.
No, in the
Yeah.
in,
2 months ago, I think so. No.
no, today when we started,
Ah,
people
they-
were
they-
listening.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah,
Then you're a bastard.
No, when we have this,
we are talking about our career.
I mean, if you see the bar here of the sound,
Yeah, but I mean,
When-
I don't know if the
what is Spanish?
that doesn't matter. But
What is Spanish? Is a minor version of Galician.
yeah, the
It's,
neighborhood.
it's the bad version. Hey, Kudo.
Hello, Cuco. Cuco.
Cuco. Hi, Cuco.
I'm tired today. I mean,
What were we talking about?
my games over the wall.
Your game of the board. Yeah, something that happened to me a long time ago, and I was really concerned with that. I had this small board, a travel board,
Portable board.
portable, yeah, foldable also,
Yeah.
and magnetic, and it was like this size, not very big, and I used that board always. Like when I read the newspaper, the chess section, I take that board. When I play with my father, with my mother, or with a friend, I take that board. So I was totally adapted to that, and it's small. So I see that size.
Yeah.
All right. Then when I started playing in tournaments for the first time, it was like, this board is too big. I can't see everything. Like it's hard for me to see everything in
Yeah. One.
fast.
Yeah.
So what I usually did was getting up from my chair and looking from from above, because that way I get to see the whole picture better.
Yeah, I think so.
And that was really annoying sensation, annoying feeling. But it's gone. It's gone a long time ago. I don't know. I think maybe because now I don't really care about
because you are in a level you don't need the board. And
Yeah,
you can play
probably.
without board.
Probably, yeah.
Then this is important. Then I need the board. I need what's the position, and after that I recognize it's easier for me play over the board than online.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why, but it's easier. I see better the situation, and can I find out the ideas of the other guy, the other player, because I don't know if I am looking at him or
also
something like
the
that.
body language you can
I
see.
can figure out easier these ideas.
Depends totally on habit. Yeah, I agree with that a little bit. I think it's habit.
Our board is normal. It's you know this set of games. You can play a lot of games. La Oca,
Yeah.
And one side is
Juegos reunidos.
yeah, checkers, no?
Checkers, yeah.
checkers and chess. But the
Parchís?
yeah, but our pieces are slower than the regular pieces.
Slower. Like
No, lower, shorter.
shorter.
I
Okay.
mean,
Smaller.
smaller. Sorry.
Okay.
Than the regular is not with weight.
Uh-huh.
And then you move and
So it's easy to ruin the position.
we need to get a more beautiful and
I use the small
shape.
magnetic board also, but now when I'm a chess giant and when I see things in different way, I use my blindfold chess abilities only. Yeah, of course.
How can you show me the way to play blindfold? I try
Yeah.
to do it. For example, if you want to play against the engine or
Yeah,
something like that, how
you
you configure it to?
you have to go to your settings, and I can't remember where preferences should be. Wait for it. And at some point in game behavior probably, or game display, one of the two, in game display. You have same mode, you have blindfold chess. Here at the bottom, people cannot see. Oh yeah, people can see the title, blindfold chess. So you click here, yes,
And you have to
and that's it.
check this preference.
Yeah,
Always.
you need to remember after playing blindfold. For example, let's take Lotzik challenge, and we're gonna play blindfolded.
Okay.
5+5 rated. Ah.
This is an important moment.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So now this is blindfolded. Okay, we're white.
Okay.
People will not see the game unless they follow.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we're white, so we play first. Okay, sorry.
But the other guy, what's the
Yeah,
pieces?
he played e5. Let me put the big board so people can see it better. Now people can see it better.
The notation.
So what do we play? I will play the tricky bishop c4 line. Quartillo, can you commentate on the game? Says Kuro.
We can see a London system.
No, it's not London. It's we just supposed to King's Gambit. King's Gambit.
King's Gambit. Yes, King's Gambit. London system.
Much better.
London system would be with the other bishop, no?
D4, bishop f4.
Yeah.
We can see a London system. We can, yeah. You can see a King's Gambit for it easily. London system was the game of Ancho this weekend. Yeah.
And did he win?
Yeah, he played against the London system.
Against.
Of course he won because he played against the London system.
Ooh.
Okay, so Queen h4 has been played here. I'm assuming I have to play g3.
I don't know.
c4 e5, bishop c4, knight c6, f4, queen h4 check. I mean, usually in the King's Gambit, whenever they play that, you play king f1. But he didn't take yet on f4, so I need to play g3.
You are a master.
Depth 2, yeah. Tops. And they didn't take yet, terrible. Queen back to f6. Okay, what's the position again? Maybe I should focus
Yeah.
for blindfold.
You should.
So can I still defend this guy? What about if I play queen f3? There's knight d4. So I'm gonna just defend. Nah. Let's be funky. Let's play a5. I think the queen is hanging. No, don't tell me that.
You're following me in the theory or?
No, we're out of theory. wondered about d4. d4, knight takes d4, right, OJ? That's what I say after lost. Next time I will not play blindfoldedly, man. Oh god, there's a knight. Takes an e5. Oh god, there's a knight. Stop talking now. I mean, you can see the game if you want on Liches. I cannot see the pieces, but you can.
Yeah, watching.
Maybe I shouldn't look at the chat. Bishop c5. Do you remember where the pieces are?
No.
Okay.
I can see the notation and recreate, but I don't know how.
Okay, I'm gonna develop the knight. So I have pawns here, and this is a bad one here. But I think it's not easy to develop it yet. Hey Goku! D6. So there's a bishop here. We have the knight. We have the queen supporting this. Can I go there? No, because he has pawn and queen. I don't know. Just d3 maybe. Can you draw all the pieces in, please, with all different color circles? Okay, my pawn structure. My opponent's pawn structure. My pieces.
And a knight, no?
Knight, yeah. And my opponent's pieces. Queen, bishop, knight.
A knight, no. In h6.
Okay. That's it. Now I'm gonna lose some time. So I have a knight here, right?
Yeah.
He has a knight here and a queen here, and we have a pawn here. This queen is trapped. Bishop g5 wins the queen.
Come on.
Yeah, I think so.
After we can review the game without...
Yeah, you can review it without blindfolded, yeah.
Okay.
Good luck with whatever you're making you busy. Oh, Goku is busy. Just came to say hi and wish you a good stream. Thank you, Goku. Too busy this week. Gotta go. Okay, gotcha. I know the feeling. Knight g4. Rawr. So he wants to sacrifice the queen and play knight f2, forking us. Forking us. I can allow it, or I can prevent it, because the queen is still hanging, right?
Rook
There's no way he saves the queen.
Rook f3, no?
No, the rook is here. I can play queen e2, the
Yeah.
normal, and then rook f1, or rook f1 immediately. No, but this is hanging. But the queen is still hanging, right? If the queen is still hanging, I'm gonna play queen e2. There's knight e4. Well, let's take the queen. A queen is a queen. Pepe, there is a setting to enable moves from keyboard as well. I know, I've used it in the past.
I don't know.
Bishop f2 check, that's...
You can play with the keyboard instead of
Yes.
the mouse.
Yes. Watch out. King here, knight e3 doesn't work because we have a bishop. So king here. Oh, there's bishop h3? Oh, knight e3 check. I'll take it. Oh, my bishop is on f6 now. Okay, that was... Thankfully, I take a lot of stuff for that. Oof, that.
And in the middle of the game you can change.
Oh, I tried to remove this, and there's a knight here. So I need to take with this rook. This is what happens in blindfolded, especially if you don't pay attention. You need to pay attention in blindfolded. Now I don't know where the pieces are. I need to focus.
Review the notation.
I need to focus. That was terrible. I don't even know where are all the pieces now. So here's a knight here. And a bishop here. And I only have this knight left, right? And this bishop. So material is equal.
Yeah, material is equal. No, +3 for you.
So where is my piece up? Oh, the knight here. Okay. So there was never knight before. I had the knight there all the time.
It's good to know.
But I prevented, just in case. So I have this. He has this. Did he take here? Still
No.
didn't take. So he has to take now.
You have
So I played c3. Ah, yeah, he took. Okay, that was on this.
knight.
Knight to a5, which makes not a lot of sense. I mean, he wants to take the bishop, but develop. Bishop d7, b4, take it. He took. So I have two knights, he has one bishop. And I have one rook and another rook. He castles long. He castles long. He still has a pawn here, right? A4, R.
And your queen? Just go out.
The queens are gone, yeah. I missed a 93 check. I thought I had it covered, and I didn't. So I blundered the queen with king f1. d5. Oh, he has a pawn on f6.
You can come back to
I missed that.
a5.
No, I can come back here, but I can also take here first. I think I will. If I go here, there's d4. I need to play fast anyway. d4, I trade and go knight f5. Okay, he took. And I have pawns here, right? I think. Yes. h5, roar. Knight here. Knight h4, I'm gonna go here. I have the two knights there. My king is here. Bishop c6, now there's rook d2. No, I have a rook here. I can trade all the rooks. Bishop c6 attacking this pawn, which is undefended. So I'm gonna defend it with the king. Hopefully the rooks are defending each other. Sometimes in blindfold you don't. Sometimes you miss stuff like that. Yes. Rook d8, please, rook d8.
Trading everything.
Yeah, that would be... Well, I mean, I have the file. If he doesn't play rook d8, I think I have a good position anyway. 95 is coming. He took a pawn. But I can take a pawn back. So rook a1, and I might take on h7. Hello, RT Dialer.
Hello.
RT Dialer. I never know how to say that. b5. Okay, that bishop is a bit trapped now. Knight d5 or knight f5? Knight d5. So I'm threatening this guy. Might have a check here. So he has this pawn structure. And bishop here. And rook here and king here, I think. I might be wrong. And I have king, king, rook, knight, knight, pawn, pawn, pawn. Okay, never mind. c6 attacking my knight. I'm gonna take the pawn, I think. Or, I wanted this fork, but he still has this pawn. I'm gonna take this pawn, or am I losing the knight? I might lose the knight there. So check. And this knight here. Short on time. I couldn't remove this for some reason, so that was strange. What? Oh, I have a pawn here.
Defend the knight with a pawn.
I can't. I lose the knight now. Oh. I still have a pawn here. Oh, that was that. Oh, oof. I got the position totally wrong in my head. Oh, shoot.
You're gonna win by time.
No, the increment here. Rook c8, and he has the king where? On c6. King b6 now. Need to play something. Oh, terrible. I have a pawn on f5. That's awful. Oh, I had a pawn on c3. I'm losing everything now. Bishop c2, attacking again. I'm gonna go there. Oh, that defends only for a moment, because f6 happens, of course. Bishop takes e4, I'm expecting. With the rook. Fair point. This is losing. Let's see how many pawns does he have. A5, king d2. So he has at least one. King c5, bishop here, pawn here, right? Where's my king here? King c3? Before check. Oh, he has that pawn too. King c4.
Hello, Karmar.
Hey, Karmar. Not good. It's a free bishop. Aha! This is losing. Almost. Yeah, whatever. And he gives me time. That's funny.
promotes. Okay.
That was funny. What? Where is my king? Where is my king exactly? What? Why can't I go here?
He has a queen, I think.
Yeah, but now I don't see anything. What?
A3.
No, I missed it completely what was happening there. I have no clue. No,
I think
totally. The position I had in the head had nothing to do
with the reality.
with the reality. Yeah. Good game, Lodzic. That's how you play blindfolded. And you always need to remember to go here back
Yeah.
and check it. Okay, my heart is my brain is hurt now. I cannot do anything now.
Yeah.
Sorry. We shouldn't do this to start the stream.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
Sorry. We can review with the pieces over the wall.
No, I don't want to see it.
Okay. Then puzzles,
we can do the puzzle of the day.
Yeah, I think I can do it alone.
Yeah. Now I need you to do stuff because I can't.
Okay, if I fail.
If you fail, I kill you.
It doesn't matter, no?
No, I kill you.
Oh, okay. Kind of is not for luck. I think it's.
And then?
Check, come back, and take.
Mm-hmm. That's checkmate, right? If you have a sequence of checks, of forced moves that lead to checkmate, that's the same as having a checkmate in one.
Yeah.
Well done.
Okay. When I lost queen, I throw.
Thanks, Karmar. Thanks for the subscription. 7 months in a row. That's great.
Yeah.
Hey there. Hey, Mr. G. Mr. Jive. Advice for a 1700 rapid Lichess player to reach 2000. Advice, GM Cortillo.
Play slow.
No, okay. That's a good one. Yesterday we came up with some advices to get worse at chess.
This is playing like I am.
I don't know what's the command. I can't remember. Lord Sakuho added a command for that.
F6
with tips. No, we didn't add that one. How to get worse at chess. But I can't remember what was the command. It's the last one. Give me a second. Commands. This is important. What else? Well played. When I lost queen, I thought I lost game. From +10 to win game. Funny. Yeah, it's not funny when you're struggling and you don't know where the pieces are. Now I usually play, and it was rated. Oh, fuck off.
See, you lost 24 points.
Okay. Oh, this is sorted in alphabetical order, not how they were added. Oh, then I don't know. It's not on the H. I think. Sorry. Tips, maybe? Something like tips? Nope. Okay, never mind. Whatever.
Yeah.
When Sakuho is back, I'll ask. Oh, get bad. OJ has it. Get bad. Get bad is the command. Don't play.
Yeah.
Don't do puzzles.
Yeah.
Play a lot of bullet.
Yeah.
Play a lot of variants.
Hmm.
Do not analyze. Play random move generator. Well, play random moves, I said. Okay. And violate basic principles of chess. That's an important one. I still don't know which perk to choose. You need to come up with a new one, Kuro. Some great commands. Pepelu backwards and upside down. What? Puzzle?
If you
or
can, I play a game alone and you can die.
die.
Morir mientras me ves jugar. It's a casual, no? Doesn't
You want to
matter.
play a game with my account,
Yeah. Or not.
not against Castlebit.
Okay.
I still need to fix my score against him.
Okay, then we can go play puzzle with your account. With your account.
Knight takes e6. Okay, let's do the puzzle.
Yeah, black.
What do we have here?
He's threatening.
What's the material count?
Equal rooks. We have bishop. Equal, no?
Yes.
Equal. Checks. We can.
What is the first thing that is relevant to you in this position? I mean, when you see the position, what do you think? The first thing that comes to mind? Taking the knight, right? Why can't we take the knight? That knight just took something on e6. Knight takes e6 was last move. So what's white's idea? Why is white giving up that knight? What does white want to do after we take the knight? That would be my first question.
Maybe take the control. What is? No.
Would you ever sacrifice a piece for
Yeah,
the control of an open file when
you
there are
have-
many open files?
No. He allows us to take the knight. Why?
Mm-hmm. That's a first move, right? And then we take, right? And then he might play bishop h6, maybe.
Bishop h6.
And g5, it doesn't threaten anything. On h6.
Yeah.
I think.
It's here. I don't see it. I don't see the here, 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 here.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's our turn. It attacks rook, it attacks queen. We won a piece, but he's gonna win an exchange and a pawn on c5. Our king exposed. It seems dangerous.
And if he moves the queen, we can check. No,
I don't understand.
I mean, obviously, when the bishop, no, bishop is still. He doesn't take our bishop.
The bishop is on e6,
Yeah.
but our queen needs to defend it.
Yeah. Bishop is here, rook is here, queen is here. Okay. Take. He takes, for example. We take. He moves.
On a scale from 1 to 4, how would you rate Quartillo's play?
-3. -3.
I guess the question is for me.
Ah, okay.
I can't answer. I didn't see your play enough.
It depends the day.
I think I only saw 2 games or
2.
1 game.
And one day of them I play f6 and you didn't see any.
Yeah, I saw 1 game and then I saw f6. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I saw that game with f6, so I can rate your game. Okay, so we understand more or less the idea that white might have. What are your options here? Because that knight is forking us, right? The knight is forking us. If we don't remove it, we're gonna have some problems. Kaluka, thanks for the follow. f6, then 1, I guess. Yeah. What are your candidate moves? What do you think? Our queen is attacked. Our rook is attacked. I don't think we have a lot of candidate moves.
We have to take the...
That is one. Bishop takes is definitely one.
We can check.
We can check. That's another candidate move.
We can threat the queen.
Bishop e4?
Yes, no?
I think we can already discard that one. Bishop e4, you need to calculate the most forced line. If he takes queen, we need to take the queen. Then he takes rook.
We don't take
and our bishop is still hanging.
Yeah, we don't take it.
No need to calculate there. So bishop takes or bishop h2 check. But even if we play bishop h2 check, we're going to have to take the knight probably next.
Yeah.
Good news is after bishop h2 check, if we take the knight, there's no knight, it takes e5 anymore.
Sorry?
If we do the check first,
yeah, we don't lose this bishop.
And then we take here, there's no knight takes bishop. So the queen is not going to be under fire on this file. So that's nice. What can be wrong about bishop h2 though?
The bishop could be trapped after king here or here, no? If we take pawn here.
Yeah, more or less.
Like Bobby Fischer.
I would love it's not quite the same because we have knight and queen ready to attack there.
Yeah.
So in that case, no, actually I would be so pleased if white plays g3 because then I would sacrifice there, enter with the queen, then take on h3 also. That smells good. The bishop will go back to d5 at some point to checkmate. But yeah, okay, we can. It's good that you smell that the bishop could be trapped. Although in this case, I think it's not a problem. What can be a problem is the bishop. This is going to be hanging on e6. For example, if the king here, bishop takes, he can still play bishop h6, attacking bishop and rook.
Bishop, claro, and the knight. No, okay, it's in e6, not e5.
Yeah, it's on e6. However, I think there's a solution there. Which is tricky.
We can move our rook here to defend the bishop, no? And avoid the threat.
Okay, there are two solutions, yeah. That seems like a solution. I would be concerned that something might happen there, but yeah, it seems to work.
What do you do then?
Oh no, that's playable. So is bishop f4 and bishop takes knight, I think. So probably if the puzzle gets there, it will not continue, hopefully. Because I think there's many moves after bishop h6. Bishop f4 would be the most natural, I think.
Blocking and trade.
Yeah, trading everything. If bishop takes f8, bishop takes e1. Still has to be calculated. But there's another option to go bishop takes knight on c4, and after queen takes c4 check, rook f7.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, bishop h2 seems... That's what I would do, but I don't know.
First
My,
check.
my brain is fucked. So
First check or first take the knight?
first I would check to avoid the problems on the
Yeah.
file.
Okay.
Okay, let's try it. Now let's take it.
Okay.
Hey, go. Yeah, I think here there are many options. At least this one.
Yeah. To crash.
Well, I'm not sure now. Maybe this is not good. It's good, but not good enough. And this has to be calculated,
Take.
because it might have some issues. No, it might work. Yeah, I think that works, and so does this. That was a Ben Fangle yay. Maybe. Okay, do you want to do more puzzles? Or something else?
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Whatever you want. If you want to study something
What do you want to learn?
to learn you, to teach you.
Yeah. Sorry.
What do you, what would you want to learn?
Something in the middle game. I don't know.
Something in the middle game. Okay.
I mean, how to.
How to,
how to
don't tell
evaluate.
me how to win in chess, please.
No. I mean,
How to evaluate.
yeah. I mean, for example, if we have a close position, you remind the bishops, and you feel that with the bishop you can get something, but you don't find out the way to crash or open the position. I mean, for example, if there are pieces here, and you can't use the big diagonals, something like that. It's like the idea. I don't know if there are some rules or something like that can you have the feeling now is the moment to open the position and get more useful your bishop. There are something theoretical or something like that, or it's intuition
and experience and knowledge, and that's a very difficult question, because I think even if you're a strong player, there's no easy answer. Sometimes you can do it, but it's not the only way. That's what usually happens in the middle game. You have plenty of different plans, and there's no one answer. There's no moment when you can say, okay, now the way to go is this one. Now it depends on your style, your feeling also.
And then maybe this one could be more easy for you, or
Okay.
have a normal question,
Okay.
on a normal answer. How when you have to know, you have to activate your king.
Activate your king.
Yeah, for example, when you get the end game.
Endgame.
Yeah, sometimes I after the game I know, I find out my king was in the first round too much time, and then I have to move to the center the king. I mean, a typical situation when you have to choose to move the king or not move the king. For example, I don't know, the typical endgame with pawns and one piece for each.
If you're in an endgame,
Yeah.
always move the king up. You need an active king in the endgame. That's the only rule. In endgames, you need active kings. The tough, what is difficult is not whether you have to activate it or not. The difficult part is what do you need to do with the king. So depending on the end game, if you are in the inferior side, probably you need to get your king to defend something while the bishop is defending another thing, and that's the difficult part, to choose what to do with the king. But you need to do stuff with the king. If you have no king in the endgame, you're lost. In the endgame, you always need an active king, always.
Okay. And always
We could see some examples,
and
maybe.
a regular rule is go to the center.
Go up.
Go up.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it depends on the position a lot.
I know but it's not. I don't know if there are some regular or principle or something like that.
The principle is if your king is not playing in the endgame, you're a king down. You're playing with no king. You're no. The king, you know the value of the pieces.
I think so.
If the pawn is 1,
yeah.
The knights are
3.
The bishops are
3.
Rook is
5.
Queen is
8 or 9. I don't know.
9 or 10.
9 or 10.
Usually 9. And the king?
2.5 or it's 3 or 10. I don't know. The king is the best.
The king is the game. I mean, if you lose the king, you don't lose.
Yeah. 10.
5 points or 10 points, you lose the game. So the king, you could consider is infinite or it doesn't count. But actually, in the end game, it has a value of, I think it's 3.5. And that value is given from the practice, like the power the king has.
Okay.
It's a bit more powerful than a knight or than a bishop.
Okay.
Although that's questionable, of course. It depends on the type of endgame. Sometimes the bishop is much greater than the knight, for example. But yeah, you need to use the king. If you don't use the king, you're lost. I probably have some positions in some study that can show this. We could see this maybe. Give me a second.
You have a lot of trophies.
Trying to find. Yeah, are easy to win.
How do you get this trophy? Winning.
No, you have to be in the top
of with rated game.
In the league chess rankings, you need to be in the top 100 or top 50, depending on the trophy you want. These are top 100 trophies. So I'm classical top 100, chess 960 top 100, 3 check top 100, and King of the Hill, I think. Yeah, King of the Hill top 100. But this is renewed every week or every 2 weeks. So you need to be active. Yeah, of course I'm not in the top 100 of those categories. I'm just in the top 100 of active players in those categories.
Okay.
That's why I say it's easy. It's not like it's easy. I mean, you still need
some
level, but okay. I think if I find endgames, I will show an endgame that I probably shown already on the stream, or we can see endgames of Karpov.
Again, you should know. Clickbait.pepe.
It's the title of the book. It's not mine. Practical endgames. I don't remember this one.
Endgame from zero to hero. Okay.
Practical endgames. I thought I had more. It is a good endgame now. Where do I have these other endgames? Okay, we can see this one.
Okay.
Okay, this is from a real game between
Liren, no?
Mamedov and Liren. You know Liren?
Yeah.
Ding Liren? Chinese #1.
Strong.
He's great. Do you know Mamedov?
I
Rauf Mamedov.
the name is knowledge for me, but I don't know if I can recognize a photo of the player.
Maybe it sounds familiar to you because of Mamedjarov, who is a strong player.
Yeah, could be.
Mamedov is not so strong. He's a strong one.
I mean, he's playing against Liren.
But yeah, Mamedjarov is top 10. Maybe it's number 3 in the world now, or 4. Mamedjarov. Rauf Mamedov is top 100, maybe. Between top 50 and top 100 would be my guess. Not so strong, but okay, strong enough. From the same country. Okay, who's better and why? You can read that or or not.
Who is better?
This is an endgame, right?
Yeah.
And in this endgame will feature what we were talking about, the kings. A king has to be active.
Yeah.
But for now the kings are in the side of the board. But some other factors are there that should tell us who's better here.
I think the bishop is more useful than the knight in this endgame.
Why?
Because you can get more pressure over the knight.
Yes, Mamedov 71. Good guess.
Yeah. And the knight is protecting and trying to attack to pawn on c4, avoiding to
for tactical reasons.
trying
Okay.
to avoid the promotion, and you can get more pressure over the knight.
Okay. Yeah, always tactics are always there in chess, and that's that's what makes chess hard. Tactics are always there, and you need to consider tactical reasons. But in general, when you try to assess a position, especially for the first time, you don't look at tactics unless there's something obvious there. You look at strategical factors. Like, for example, what are the differences between the two sides? Black has a bishop, white has a knight. That's already a difference. And to my eyes, the bishop is better, but not because he can defend this square or that square, not for concrete reasons, but just because there are pawns on both sides of the board.
Yeah.
Bishop is long range
Yeah.
piece, knight is short range piece. For the knight is
Useful to
takes
attack.
time to go from one side to the other.
Yeah.
So in general, and that's general strategical knowledge, if you have pawns in both sides of the board, the bishop is stronger than the knight, because the bishop will easily from a single spot help promote one pawn on one side while it stops promoting another on the other side, while the knight needs to decide which side to choose. So yeah, the bishop is better than the knight usually in these positions. There are some other factors here that make black have the advantage. And you were talking about pass pawns, this one concretely. And this is the pawn that is, well, I was about to lie here. I was going to say this is the one closest to promoting, but no. Which pawn is the closest to promoting in this position?
For black or white?
In the position for both sides. In general, if you have an endgame and one side has one pawn that is closer to promoting than the other side, that's an advantage in general.
On f6 we have one, but
Yeah.
it's not so easy.
No, it's not easy. It's not easy. Yeah, that's the problem. But this is the pawn that is closest to promoting. So if white was going to, if white wants to play for the win, which I don't think he should, but if he wants to play for the win, he should need to remove this guy at some point. But yeah, it's totally impossible or very difficult. So yeah, this is the closest to promoting, but it's very tough, very tough. However, the next one is this one. This is a pass pawn, and this is a pass pawn too. So these are better candidates to promote right now than any of those, right? And this is closer. This is 1, 2, 3, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's an advantage for black. This is also an advantage for black. 2 advantages already. There's a third advantage, but it's not so obvious. Well, it's black to move. That's another advantage. And because it's black to move, this king will reach an active position first. And that's key, because in the endgame, the king has to be active. And last but not least, there's another reason why black is better. Dingley ring is black. Not to be dismissed, this reason.
Like what I told you last week about Karpov and the streaming, I don't know, creo que era, I think is...
Yeah, you told something that when Yasser 0-1.
Yasser.
Whenever Karpov is white,
play.
Karpov is favorite.
Move 1 and win.
Yeah.
E4, win.
I mean, Dingley ring is black and Mamedov is white, so you know black has the advantage. That's a given. But okay. So, well, I have some notes here, but I think it's more or less what we said. Bishop versus knight with pawns on both sides, closest pawn to promotion, faster king because it's black to move, and also better pawn structure. We didn't mention that. Better pawn structure because 1, 2, 3, and another one. So this is called an island of 3 pawns, 3 connected pawns, and another isolated pawn, while black has all isolated pawns. Especially these are doubled. So this is a worst pawn structure. Also, this is very weak. It's very exposed. It's along there, defended by an not very stable knight. Okay, so of course the first move is the obvious. King up. Always move the king up, yeah. And now I have... Oh yeah, I have some notes, some computer moves that were good also, not just king g6, but okay. And now Mamedov tried to stop bishop e4, because if black plays bishop e4, it's gonna control this pawn forever. This pawn will never promote, and then white has nothing. The thing is, black has this, so white needs some counterplay. Therefore, white played f3 to prevent this, to at least be able to create a threat with this pawn. Okay. What did black play?
King again or h5? But I prefer king.
Yeah, h5, to be honest, makes no sense. And this is important, I think. In endgames, you need to be very fast with your plans. Because sometimes the difference between winning or drawing or losing is just one tempo. So if you are not focusing on your plan, in an endgame, you can make a blunder very fast. Maybe h5 is not a blunder because black's position is very good. But in general, if your plan is to promote this pawn, and you want the king to be able to annoy this guy, and at some point you will need to worry about this and stopping that, you need to focus on that. You need to focus on these goals and not this.
Yeah.
Okay, might help, but it's slow. So yeah, he played a king f5, which makes a lot of sense because king e5 will
Thread the knight.
annoy this knight and maybe even win this pawn. Probably not important, that pawn anyway. Bishop f5 says castle bit. Okay, that would be the other idea. Bishop f5 if you're too worried about this pawn, because now that white removed this square, we need, if we want to stop this pawn, we will need another way to do it. So bishop f5 is one idea. Bishop c2 would be another. Bishop f5 to go here or here. Probably here. And then to the long diagonal. While bishop c2 will stop the pawn now, but we probably want the bishop in the long diagonal, so I like bishop f5 better than bishop c2. But anyway, king f5 was better because Dean Liring is very good and he calculated everything and he said, no, I have time to stop that pawn.
Okay.
Kichaika, hello. Who's your guest? It's Quartillo, GM Quartillo. Don't you know him? Is it the first time he plays chess?
The second.
No. No, because he's not playing. No.
The second.
No, he played this year in the chess league, in the chess team league for the first time.
I moved the piece. Yeah.
You played some.
Nah.
How many games did you play? 5, 6,
7. I think.
7.
Yeah, 7.
Nice.
Well, 5, 6 because one of them was f6. Then
Oh, you played 6, and then you played 6 games and 1 move. Yeah. Okay. And here I have a comment on the typical expression that Ben Feingold says. As Greg Kairanov would say, black is a king up. Black is playing with the king. White is not playing with the king. And that is okay. The static position was already terrible for white.
Yeah.
So it's not that white is doing it wrong. It's that the position was terrible. But the outcome is this: black has a king and white does not have a king. So white should be winning. Black should be winning. I mean. So here we have a4 was played. Cool. I like your streams. Have a good time. Thank you, Kichaika. Quartillo is a pro. Yes, he is. Okay, so white is trying his best after preventing our bishop to control the diagonal. Starts pushing the pawn. Good plan. And the knight is stopping our pawn for the moment. And if we cannot move this pawn, the bishop cannot control this square. So this pawn will keep pushing.
Yeah, we need to move the knight.
White is generating something. Cool. What did Dean Liring play?
King. Yeah.
Where?
E5, I think.
King e5, yes. Centralization. Yeah, it has two ideas, this king move. One is annoying the knight, yes. But the other is this king is now controlling this pawn. If you remember the square rule, do you?
Yeah.
This would be the square. So now the king is there. If the king is there, the bishop might not need to stop the pawn. The king is already taking care of that. So that's cool. Is Quartillo GM? Very doubtful, says Nightbot. But Nightbot usually lies, so... Okay, what did white play? I guess knight c3? Yeah. Okay, so...
Now move the bishop or the king? This is a question.
Wow. Okay, the knight was there because the knight anywhere else would allow to push the pawn, right? Okay, so now what's the question? You say king or bishop, right? What would you say? I guess both win. Would you take the pawn?
No, in this moment I don't take the pawn. I have no concern about the pawn. I mean, if king goes d4, knight goes to b5.
Probably.
Push the pawn, threaten the knight. No? c3. a5.
This is check. This is check.
This is check. King c5.
Yeah, and then I would go back. Pepe is the Japanese Jesus. No, I'm not Jesus.
You are the Catholicals.
What?
Catholicals king, el rey de los católicos.
Catholic.
Catholic. Christian king. I don't know, king before I am playing like a newbie.
Yeah, then he would check here, probably.
Take the pawn.
And you take the pawn.
This is not the idea.
It's possible, yeah. It's possible. Actually,
Now
I'm not sure about this check now.
Now he threats our f7 pawn.
No, it's not. That's the problem. For white, I mean. So king here, check, king here, back, king b4.
Maybe a2, to avoid c3 and check.
You say after this, check here. No, after this, king knight a2.
Yeah.
It's an option, but then c3 wins on the spot.
Okay.
c3 he has to sacrifice.
It's protected by the king.
So yeah, I think king d4 is the obvious, but maybe he went bishop f5 also. That's some. He did have time. Of course, in these endgames you need to calculate to be sure what you're doing. But yeah, king up, rawr.
Knight don't have a lot of squares. Before, no? Before.
Oh, look at that. We have it. Oh, sorry. Let me start again. Yeah. I have it in puzzle format.
Oh!
Much better.
Do you want it?
No. Take it. Okay, let's go back to that position. Yes! Let's get again into this position. And we play this. Rawr. Yes! Note that black is using the king and white had no time to do it. That means white is going to lose. Okay.
Yeah, the white king is sleeping.
Black is a king up. This is what you're not supposed to do. Actually, I need to find. There's a very nice lecture by Ben Feingold on rook and pawn endgames, rook and pawns endgames. He has several, but one specific one, I need to find it, where he talks about rook and pawns endgames, which are the most common, right?
I think I start to watch this stream.
No, it's a lecture on chess on San Luis.
San Luis, yeah.
Yeah. It was,
I watched it by YouTube.
In YouTube, yeah. I mean, it's not a stream. It was recorded in the classroom.
Yeah.
And so yeah, rook and pawn endgames are the most common because rooks are usually traded lately in the game, and pawns are a lot.
You have a lot of. In fact, yesterday I won again to Miguel, and the endgame was stupid because we trade queens. He had a pass pawn, and I had 7 pawns.
7 pawns, that's good.
And I mean, he reminds.
Oh, Strider, thanks for the host.
The pair bishop. The bishop pair, and I was only. I am totally defeated, but he played worse than I never. I did it. Then he lost because he was very confident and he didn't think something because he tried to.
He missed something.
Yeah, I mean, he trade queens and thought with the pass pawn he going to promote and win easy. But the problem is he didn't calculate right, and he promote, but I promote too.
And then you had more pawns.
Yeah, I had 7 pawns or something like that.
Nice.
I say to him, why do you allow to me remain this all the pawns instead to try to take it with the queen, dancing over the board, check, take pawn, the kind of thing.
There were funny situations with the pawns in our last match in the chess league, because my teammate Ansho, who was playing by my side, he went to he finished in an endgame which was 2 rooks and several pawns versus 2 rooks and several pawns, and the 2 rooks of each one were trying to checkmate the other king, so it was like very crazy, and it came from there to an endgame that was the other had king, pawn, and rook, and Ansho had king, rook, and 4 pawns. And I was like, why isn't he resigning? And he kept playing like, and yeah, then at some point he's too many points.
So many points.
And in my game, I did an opening innovation as usual. I decided to sacrifice a piece in the opening because I wanted to get out of the theory. So I calculated a very deep sacrifice and I went for it. I said, okay, that can work.
Doesn't matter.
And then all sorts of complications happened in the board, and then something really unbalanced happened. I traded 2 pieces for a rook and 2 pawns, so good for me, but the position was crazy. And after all that happened, I look at my position and I said, wow, I had 8 pawns. I still have my 8 pawns. But it was strange. It was strange after the opening and tactics and crazy sacrifices, and I still had the 8 pawns, and I was like, okay, good. Of course, my ending was like, okay, all the pawns are rare.
Me too, and win yesterday. I won.
Okay, do you think white can play a5 here? Because someone said, okay, this is blitz. Yeah, and nobody really says it's a blitz game. Go a5. Can white sacrifice the knight? I don't remember what white did.
I don't think, because we have the bishop. If only blacks has the king, could be, but anyway,
he probably went a5. Yeah, he can go a5. Right?
But bishop can stop the...
How?
One... now move black, no?
No, now it's white's to move. Whenever, if I hit this, we're gonna see the move.
Okay.
But
one.
I'm trying to guess white's move. I guess he played a5. Makes sense. What is better in the endgame, bishop or knight? What is your logic here? Says Kichaika.
I think one step. Here. I think the bishop can stop, no?
If we don't take the knight, yes. If we take the knight, no. That's why I think he probably pushed. I don't know if he pushed, but he can push.
Yeah, he can.
I mean, we cannot take the knight. That's the point. So he's not obliged. No, he can push the pawn. If we take the knight, he promotes. No way to stop it.
No, because when bishop reaches this position...
No, the bishop is not in time. This is 2 moves to go, and this is 3 moves. Let's see. Yeah, he pushed the pawn. Okay. So Kicheka was asking, what is better in the endgame, bishop or knight? What do you think? What would you say?
I think it's bishop.
Castlebit says close game knight, open game bishop. Yeah, there's some general rules and then some specific situations.
Yeah.
Always. General rules are, yes, bishops are better in open positions, and especially when we're talking endgames, they're good when there are pawns in both sides of the board. Because if it's only pawns in one side of the board, even if the position is opened, bishop is probably useless
One of them.
compared to a knight. I mean,
knight controls 8 squares.
knights are good blockers, and knights control both colors. Bishop only controls one color. So bishop is powerful in long distance, but in short distance, actually knight at some point might be more useful because it can control all squares, while bishop only one color. Distant pawns favor bishops. Yeah, so those are general rules, but then of course there are specific situations, and that's why we study endgames, and the theoretical endgames we're studying on Mondays, yesterday. We're covering specific cases or on how a knight fights against a pawn, how a bishop fights against a pawn, and some situations, and of course you need to assess that concretely. But yeah, in general, bishops are better. I prefer bishops over knights in general, and in this particular situation, of course. So what do we play? Do we take the knight?
No.
No, we can't.
Move the bishop.
Never seen my knights jump. I like knights as it is more tricky and can catch a fork. Yeah, but yesterday I was Fido was showing his game to me, the last Saturday's game, and at some point he made a very strange move. It was like, okay, normal position of the opening, and instead of developing another piece or bringing a rook to the center, he played queen to e7. And he had a knight on e5, the opponent had a knight on f3, and the king still on e1, not castled. But the obvious move the opponent was going to play was castling, probably against anything. And he played queen e7. And I was like, why did you play this? And he was like, if he does not castle, I have a trick. And
yeah, sometimes it works, but
you cannot think like that.
Broke the rule. Search always the better move.
You cannot think, oh, maybe my opponent will misplay. So yeah, knights are trickier, but you cannot think, oh, I prefer to play with the knights because my opponent is gonna miss a fork and I would win
If you
for
are
that.
the best in the world creating forks with the knight, could be.
I mean, Fido was playing against a kid, again, and I told him that's not the attitude to play against. I mean, and he told me tricks are for kids. So I was like, no. Hey Joey, Joey's here. Thanks for the host. Welcome. We're seeing an endgame here. So what do we move here?
Like we were talking previously, I think we have to move the bishop.
Yeah, because now is the king in time to stop the pawn?
No.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, king here.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
What's the square?
Yeah.
Cool.
I have to review my square studies.
Your geometry. If my opponent goes blind and gets struck by lightning at the same time, he might miss it. Hoping for bad moves is a bad idea. I totally agree. I cannot agree more. So yeah, the king is in time.
Yep.
Is the bishop in time?
1, 2, 3. I think so.
Yes. Bishop here, right? The only move with the bishop. And then here we can choose this or probably this, attacking the... Although this prevents knight b5 check. Okay, one of the two. Yeah, the bishop is in time. So 2 candidate moves. Which one would you do? Only one is the answer.
Yeah, like a getting both ways. Like a puzzle, no? Only one works.
Yes. I'm out of coffee. I think I remember what Dean Liren did, and I think it's the most logical of the two. But I think both win.
No.
I think both.
I was thinking about if I move the bishop, if the whites can protect the pawn with the knight. Moving the knight to b5, d6, protecting c8. I don't know. I move the bishop, I think so.
You would move the bishop. Alright. I think Dean Liren moved the bishop, and I would move the bishop too. For a reason. What is the best piece of these two to attack? To support the pawn to promote?
The king.
The king. Because the king can control all squares. The bishop can only control the light squares. That's why the knight was blocking very well there, because the bishop could do nothing against the knight. But the king can. So I think it makes a lot of sense to use the bishop to defend and the king to attack. That's like the optimized way to do it. If we use the king to defend, okay, that might work, but the bishop will not help pushing this pawn, so we'll need to go take the pawn
Come back.
and then come back and still probably win, because position is terrible for white. But yeah, I think he played the bishop. Yeah. Okay, knight still attacked, but push. Can we take the knight now? It's a free knight. It's a free knight, isn't it?
No, we have to move the bishop. Okay.
We have to move the bishop. Which square?
I think the 4 rank. I a7, bishop b7.
Bishop here. I think he put it here because it prevents this check.
Yeah.
Bishop here, check, king moves, let's say here, knight c7, and then a7, a8. The problem is we promote, so probably also winning. Either he ain't a GM or he's totally uninterested and bored. He's talking about you, maybe?
No,
Bishop
The-
c7. Good move.
I don't understand. Either he and
Either you're not a GM,
oh,
or
okay.
you're totally bored and uninterested in this position.
Both.
Cool shirt, says Joey.
Yeah, primal t-shirt.
Yeah. Now
It's black.
yeah, white pushed. What do we do?
C6, no?
Bishop 6. Okay, yes. Now he has to move the knight. Knight b5. Oh, that's a free knight. Can we take it? Here. No, Galician master. Or
Yeah.
was it
Yeah, I think it's Galician.
Galician master? Yeah, Galician master. Galician mequetrefe. Okay, so we cannot take it.
C5. King.
King c5. Wow, you play like Dean Liren. My guess would be king d3, but good. I mean, can I go back? Yeah. If I play king d3, next move I'm gonna play c3. He's gonna have to sacrifice to stop my pawn.
No, he can go to b3.
To where?
b3.
Let's
A3,
say I play
A3,
this. Let's say I play this and he brings the king.
A3.
I play here. Knight a3. I play here. He has to sacrifice.
Yeah.
My king is supporting. So I'm gonna be a piece up, also a bishop.
No. Oh, yeah. Because we can read
So
before.
that would be the simplest way to win, I think, for me. That's what I would do. I'm gonna be a piece up, then I'm gonna go with the king here, with the support of the bishop. I'm gonna take all the pawns, then I'm gonna promote 3 queens and win. But that's too long. So you pick the same move as Dylan. Dylan is not interested in taking the knight. He wants to promote to a queen. Hakase, what? Hakase Beisley. Thanks for the follow and welcome. Strider says, I am a GM. Nice. Good man. Yeah, good man. GM stands for good man. Cool. Hey, Babang. So, knight has to move. Back to blocking the pawn. What do we play now? What did we do? Every move wins now. Hey, Ballet. There was, I think it was Vasilios Kotronias, who said once a sentence that Ben Feingold quotes a lot. When he looked at a position and he said, I'm looking, but I cannot find a move that does not win. And this is such a position. I think every move wins. Well, I can find 4 moves that don't win.
Yeah, I think
only those.
King before.
Well, oh no, also this. This does not win.
King, I think king before.
King before, yeah. Good. Who is your favorite chess player? Who is your favorite chess player?
I love all the top players because I enjoy a lot watching them play, but I think because I am 80s,
80s?
from the 80s.
You.
Kasparov. No, Kasparov, yeah.
Garry Kasparov.
Yeah.
Cool.
And last week I watched a video.
Good choice.
When he was on the top after winning the World Championship against Karpov.
85?
I don't know, French TV, I think so, made a reportage, or I don't know how to say,
Documentary?
the commentary of Karpov, and was nice.
Of Karpov or Kasparov?
Kasparov. And was yeah, well, yeah, I love Kasparov.
Cool, it's a good pick. It's not.
Yeah,
you can't argue with that.
It's easy. I mean,
my favorite chess player is Joanna.
Oh.
So.
But is a chess player or chess 960 player?
No, she's a crazy house.
A crazy house. Sorry.
I am a chess 960 player.
Okay.
But we're both chess players. So.
Yeah. And nowadays, I think. Did you watch something about this guy of 14 years old?
Which one? There's so many now.
I think he's German.
Keimer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vincent Keimer.
2500.
He just played.
He plays against.
Grenke. Yeah. Against top of the field. He started very badly.
Yeah.
Then he had good games. He lost the last one against Vallejo.
And with I think Carlsen.
Yeah, he lost to Carlsen.
He lost Carlsen was a hard game.
Yeah, it was a tough game, and Peter Leko. You know who Peter Leko is?
No.
Okay, Peter Leko, one of the greatest players of all time. Before all this that you know.
Yeah.
So he's from Hungary, and he was commentating with Jan Gustafsson.
Okay. Okay, I know him.
So you know him. Okay, and he's also one of the coaches, or maybe even the main coach of Vincent Keimer, precisely. And he was saying he had hopes for that first game against Carlsen. He thought, okay, Keimer is going to have a tough field here, he's going to lose a lot, but he has a very good chance against Magnus Carlsen because it's the first game in the tournament. Right after Magnus comes from winning another tournament. And he said that's the worst. When you win a tournament and 2 days later you start a new tournament, you're like, you still want to enjoy your joy.
Hey, Rockhen.
Rockhen Eagle, hello. Okay, I think I missed some of the chat. Sorry. 1 second. while you think where to put the king. Oh, Strider says Peppel is my favorite chess player. Nice. Lots of Feingold quotes. Suspicious. Yeah, very suspicious. Paul Morphy, that's a good pick too.
Yeah.
My favorite chess player is me from like 4 years ago. Do you know who said that?
No.
Magnus Carlsen said that.
Okay. I mean,
Someone asked Magnus Carlsen, who's your favorite chess player? I think Magnus Carlsen from 4 years ago. Pepe, are you not doing Joanna versus Pepe team? What? I'm in Joanna's team. Why? Versus? No. I know who she is. Hey, Vincent Kiemer. How's it going? How's it going, Rogan? Anyone over 30 knows Kasparov? Carlsen is catching up though. GM Quartillo. Rogan supports you. Vincent Kiemer the kid. Yes, I like that kid. I wish he won some games. He won one. Yeah, he won one against.
Yeah, and very crazy end game.
Was it against George Mayo or against?
I watched this game, but I don't remember the name of the other guy.
Or maybe it was Nightish.
The end game was crazy.
We're in check. What do we do? Let's apply the rule. What's the rule in endgames? Oh, it was Meyer. No, Vallejo won. Vallejo won against... Hey, Lee! Hello, Lee.
B3, I think so.
King B3, yeah. Golden rule, always move the king up until you promote your king. Now?
C2?
Yeah, king up, why not? Now? he wants to promote the pawn, so he wants the knight out. He wants like, okay, go home.
Maybe taking F3, no? With the bishop.
That would be so easy. That would be so losing also. This is a blunder.
It's a blunder.
Yeah, there's a small fork here. Oops. Ah,
it's hard.
when you play endgames, I told that before. You should focus on your on your goal.
Then this is a typical mistake you can
Yeah.
you can make if you are
When you're
okay. I am totally winning.
I'm totally winning. Every move wins. Let's take this move to just grab a pawn.
Last week I heard something in Spanish say quería morir gordito. He wants to die fatty, taking out the pieces. Unnecessary.
Dying. There's an expression for that. Dying with a full stomach.
Yeah, I didn't know the phrase.
Yeah, but that applies when you're clearly losing and you say, okay, let's grab some material. But in this case, you're totally winning and don't lose focus. Don't do stupid things like, oh, let's take a pawn. Why not? Nah, no, don't. So I guess this, but I'm not sure. I mean, he's clearly trying to promote the pawn without allowing this knight to be sacrificed. So
or maybe D2.
So probably yeah, but D2 there's knight E4. Well, it could be also. It could be. Yeah, and then move the bishop and then king D3.
Okay.
I would say this, and then after knight here, probably this.
D3 then.
Yes. Preventing knight E4. The knight will be miserable. Knight C1 check. A dying man can eat anything.
Yeah. Moribundo.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it before, but...
Another rule by Roken. In the endgames, be super paranoid about your opponent's knights.
Yeah.
Those things
searching force everywhere.
Those things jump, yeah. So now, whenever you want to stop your opponent's knights to do checks, you put it
at the same square.
in the diagonal, right? Because you know... Nice.
This is your clue, no?
No, this is just explaining the position. Like, everything in green is good, everything in red is bad.
Never can check you if you are in the same diagonal of the knight.
Yeah, you know, knights are clumsy. Clumsy, torpe.
Mhm.
I don't have a synonym for that in English, that's why I tell you in Spanish.
Okay.
So, for a knight to get from here to there, it takes how many moves? One,
Means
2, 3, 4.
four.
4.
Four, correct.
To go from here to here, 1,
One,
2,
two,
3. Tough. To go from here to here?
Without cuts. O sea,
No, it doesn't matter. Just
one,
from here to here.
2, 3, 3.
4.
4. The
4.
last one is 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, for example. So it takes the same to go from all the way from here to here than going from here to here where the king is. That's why they're clumsy. Their special geometry applies there. And this is like a dumb square. It's so hard to access for for a knight to access this square, two squares in the same diagonal. So yeah, now the knight will never check us anymore. Now I cannot see a move that does not win. Oh yeah, I can. This don't win.
Yeah, if you don't protect the
But all the rest, even this wins.
I
Yeah.
think it's pawn up, no?
I would take the pawn.
With the bishop.
Or push the pawn.
I will push.
Or take here.
I will push.
Or wait. Also this. Knight has to go here.
Defend the...
Nah, I will take the pawn.
You take. Okay.
Okay, what would you do?
I will.
We can ask for a hint.
I will push the pawn, but if
You will put it-
you create the study, you know the solution.
No, I created it, but it's from a real game. I don't know what they. I can't remember what they played. I created this a long time ago.
I promote. Or I.
The
push
problem
the
is
pawn.
if you push, you're giving squares for the knight.
If you take, you move. If you take the knight, you
Where?
necessary.
No, I'm saying if you push, the knight can go there.
Yeah, I know it.
So
I am talking about if you don't move the
bishop e4 doesn't win too. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves that don't win. Or you can do, if this was an over the board game, you could lose doing illegal moves too.
sometimes.
I know what I'm talking.
Sometimes. I beat to push the pawn, but you push. I think
Did you ever face an illegal move from your opponents? No, not yet.
No, I didn't
Okay.
realize it. I didn't have to. How to say? Claim the illegal move.
Okay. So what would you do? Push the pawn, you said?
Yeah. Oh,
Ah.
I know it.
It also wins, but Lirim did the obvious instead.
Take.
The obvious would be to take, right? Yay! Take a pawn. H4. Again, every move wins here.
Push the pawn.
Which one?
G4.
Yeah?
Closing the king.
2 passed pawns now. H5. You know what white is doing wrong? White is doing something wrong here.
Ah, the pawn in front of the king. Push the pawn. If you want to promote, usually the king goes previously or forward than the...
Yeah, when the pawn is passed.
Yeah.
No, this is a different position. But white is doing something wrong here. There's something white is doing wrong, clearly wrong.
Disperse the piece.
Strider got it.
Disperse the piece. Separate the pawn from the king or something like that.
Nah.
I don't know.
White got it right.
White can't a lot of moves.
Yeah, white is in a terrible position.
I mean, if you don't want to allow the promotion, the knight always have to remain on the first or the second row. Then
Okay, this can't promote. This can't move. This can't move. This is terrible. This is terrible. And there's nothing else.
resign.
Yeah.
Okay.
White is not resigning. That's the worst. I mean, White should resign. Okay, so let's
You are
continue.
trolling me. But
No, I mean, it,
I assume both are GMs, no?
yes, they are super GMs.
Then
Yeah.
they could see something.
I mean, I could understand that he's not resigning against me or against you,
yeah.
but against in the ring, come on. Okay, so look at it. Since White is not resigning, how do we win now? But every move wins. Let's see if you find what Liren did.
The time goes.
Time goes by.
Push the pawn now.
Push the pawn now.
No.
Oh, that's another way.
King or move the bishop. I know.
Well, the bishop is perfect defending this guy, right?
Then
It's
bishop d2.
it's in the perfect square, controlling this and defending this. I wouldn't move the bishop.
The king.
Yeah.
Okay. The pawn protects the bishop. The bishop protects the pawn. Okay. Now.
Again, but he was delaying this so much that I don't know.
No. Try. And now the other guy is
Resigned.
Is enough. No.
It's in. Oh no, I don't have a stalemate. No, terrible. I was looking for King d4 and King e5. Torture your opponent. Yeah.
But you can
King
still
five.
playing around the board. If you go with the knight back if the king follow the knight, you can still still playing a lot of time. I mean, instead push the pawn.
Ah, yeah. So after this,
trying to avoid the knight takes the pawn.
wait. If we play what this?
Yeah, or something like that.
Check this. I mean, it's tough for the knight to move. Actually, only has this square, and then we probably can promote.
Yeah. They can. The whites can't defend a8, but doesn't matter. You promote.
Check. It's not even funny. It's.
I mean, if Liren wanted to promote, they could do it, but after.
Where's the line I just added?
of
This one. Let me delete it from the puzzle.
No.
He could do c3 a long time ago. Yeah.
If you want to promote, you will do it, but you have to do a lot of movements because the knight is over if around the pawn all the time.
Well, a knight, especially because this is not a knight pawn or a rook pawn, the knight should be able to stop the pawn. The knight is able to stop the pawn. A single knight can stop the pawn.
But
even if you have your king there, there's no way to promote it.
Yeah, I know it.
So you can play forever, but that's not your goal when you're trying to win.
Yeah.
Because 50 move rule, you can have a draw if you don't push the pawn.
But the 50 moves rules always works.
50 moves rule is 50 moves without capturing piece or pushing pawns.
Only move the pawns.
Without.
Only move the pieces.
If
you don't catch.
Yeah, if you don't capture or push a pawn for 50 moves, it's a draw.
Instead, there are a lot of pieces over the board.
Or these pieces. If you keep moving knight and king only for 50 moves, it's a draw.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it.
Yeah, and that's if you claim. The player claims.
You have to count.
So you have to, For example, what I usually do not sure if that's legal, but
a marking on the.
I do a mark in the score sheet. When I capture the last pawn or stuff like that, I do a mark, I count 50 and I do a mark there. For example, when I enter, last time I did, I entered the losing side of rook versus rook and bishop. So when we traded the last piece and we get to that, it was like 70, for example, and I counted, okay, 120. And I put a mark there, and I need to reach there to have the draw. And I got the draw, which is unusual.
I have to leave you, Pepe.
Yeah. And that's if you claim. If the arbiter, if the referee sees, he can say it's a draw after 75 moves. If the players don't claim. But the arbiter is like, okay, they're moving knight and king all the time.
You are feel to score sheet because there aren't a lot of spaces to mark the move in one.
But usually players claim.
Yeah, I think.
However, the rules forbid for example, in team competitions like we play, we captains cannot tell the players. We can only talk about draw offers, but we cannot talk about these things.
Oh, okay.
So I cannot tell him, you already played 55 moves. No, I cannot say. So.
Okay. Please.
Okay, time to go.
Sorry.
Time to go.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being there. I hope it was fun as usual.
Sorry for this boring for me. I mean, today wasn't my best day.
Okay, what I was saying to you about Ben Feingold, I'll find that video for you because there's this endgame, very, very well known from Women World US Championship, I think. When the starting position is one side is slightly better, and after 20 moves, one of them moved the king up, the other didn't, and being like 2 pawns down but totally winning because she has a king.
Yeah.
So that was very instructive.
Okay.
I will find it for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. See you.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good one. Oh, Joey is still not streaming, right? I wanted to raid. Good doof. Bye.
Bye.